Hi everyone, Jim Kerwin here, and this is video 11 called How to Stay Active While Working From Home Part 1. It's the second of 3 videos to get you excited and motivated for our 30-day moving challenge, which starts next week. If you haven't seen the video called Add Years to Your Life and Life to Your Years, you should make sure that you get a look at it. It includes 9 key actions to boost your immune system. The primary focus of the 30-day moving challenge is physical activity, though you can also build a personal secondary objective such as nutrition, weight, or even smoking into your challenge if you want to. One question we've been asked a lot over the past few months is, how do you stay active while working from home? And in doing so, produce results which will improve both your health and your overall performance. So this is a big question that deserves a comprehensive answer. So let's get started by quickly defining what we mean by physical activity. It refers to all of the exercise and all of the moving that you do during your day. Exercise is usually planned activity or time spent doing things like walking, running, swimming, cycling, maybe going to the gym, if you could, 3 or 4 times a week. Moving is unplanned activity and includes everything else you do from the time you get up to when you go to bed at night. Unfortunately, this unplanned activity has been decimated over the past 30-40 years. You've probably heard the term sitting is the new smoking. Now, while this exaggerates to make the point, it's actually beyond debate that many of us have a relatively sedentary lifestyle. Research across the world, done before many of us started working from home, shows that on average we spend somewhere between 7 and 9 hours a day sitting. There's no reason to believe this is any less now that so many of us are working from home. In fact, anecdotal evidence suggests it could be worse because our daily commutes and breaks have been all but eliminated. This should serve as a warning to us all, while at the same time demonstrate just how important it is for our physical activity, both moving and exercise, to be a daily priority. So let me ask you this question. Are you an active couch potato? An active couch potato is someone who usually does a lot of planned exercise. They're often very good at the planned exercise, like walking or swimming or cycling. But at the same time, they can be pretty bad. They can be terrible at moving at other times during the day. I used to be an active couch potato, but thankfully, now that I know, I've changed my habits and behavior, and now my activity, both exercise and moving, is more balanced. You really need to know if you're an active couch potato or not, especially now that you are likely to be working at home. It's very easy to lapse into a sedentary state, sometimes for hours on end, especially if you're busy with pressing deadlines. Get into the bad habit of doing this and health problems will follow. You can find the answer to this question by checking your daily steps in the steps section of your smartphone health app. So this is my iPhone, and you click on the Health app, which is the red heart on the white background, and that brings you to a summary page. You can see sleep is number 1, but it's steps that we're looking for, so you click on steps, and this brings me to the steps area, and this is my daily steps. There's also weekly, monthly, and yearly steps, but you're going to be able to figure out what you need using the formula that I'm just about to give you. So calculate your daily moving using this simple formula. Moving steps equals total steps minus your exercise steps. And if your exercise makes up a high proportion of your total steps, 80% or more, you're probably an active couch potato. So this is going to be a key part of our 30-day moving challenge. We know physical activity is important for improving our health and well-being. We also know, whether we participate or not, that exercise is beneficial, but we're less informed about the benefits of moving. There's compelling evidence that getting up from your desk and moving on a regular basis provides many benefits to both our physical and mental health. There are long-term benefits, but also immediate benefits from getting up and moving right now. It also helps our immune system by protecting us against disease, which is critical living in our current world. This is certainly a helpful bonus. The most common excuse for not exercising is, "I don't have time." It may be reasonable as a short-term excuse for exercise, but it's not really legitimate for not moving during your working day, especially when you're working at home. So you need to develop a moving mindset to overcome your increasingly sedentary lifestyle if you have one. Armed with good knowledge about the benefits of moving, we can relatively quickly change our behavior. However, while knowledge is important and gives us power, knowledge alone is not enough. If you want to succeed and stay active while working at home, you need to believe. You need to really want to do this. With regard to planned activities such as walking, running, cycling, or swimming, or even dancing, you need to find something you really want to do. It has to be sustainable. You have to be able to do and enjoy it indefinitely, ideally for many years. Most of us will have to switch to less intensive activity as we get older, and that's okay. But when it comes to working at home, there are many chances during your day to get up from your desk and move. Improving your health is important, but also think about the benefits for your work performance and indeed everything else that you do during your day. So how do you do this? How do you change well-established habits and behaviors? Well, you're going to have to wait until tomorrow, because in part 2 of how to stay active while working from home, which is also article video 12, we'll give you 6 actions for success and the results that you can expect to achieve if you implement them. As a participant in the pilot study, you're automatically signed up for the 30-day moving challenge. Look out for our podcast and Q&A with Pat and I, and challenge details coming your way next week. If you have any questions about the 30-day moving challenge in particular, let us know, as we plan to discuss your questions in our next podcast. To contact us, all you have to do is click on the link below, complete the form, and send it to us, and we'll respond to you as soon as possible. Thank you.